Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's nice to see you. Clearly, this week we cannot not talk about the governor's announcement. It's been on my mind a lot. I'm wondering if it's been on your mind too. For a while, I've been saying it's my personal opinion that we will not return to school. So it should not have been shocking to me. And I don't know that shocking is the right word for how I felt. But when I listened to that on Monday, I did have a heaviness. And here's kind of where my mind went. I had a degree of relief, to be honest with you, because I want to be in a safe environment, and I don't want to be in an environment where I see our students, our families, or our educators become ill because we're together when we shouldn't be. And I also felt sad at that same time because the students are at the center of what we do, and to not see them face to face makes me sad. I also miss my colleagues a lot. Last, I felt like a degree of anxiety as well, because this is the time of year that we start planning for next year and the close of this year. And how do we do that when we're not face to face? So it was like all of those things at once. And I'm going to wager that for the vast majority of our families, they also had an emotional reaction to that announcement. So now is the perfect time for us to really be proud and practicing kids first and content second. I feel really grateful that we can rely on that motto and practice that. So let's just give lots of grace to those students who maybe are not participating with enough quantity or quality, and to know that they might not even express to us how they feel about it or how their family is reacting to it, but behind the scenes, I think most likely there is that type of reaction. I also think that knowing that we're going to be remained in distance learning the rest of the year, it's really critical that we continue to seek feedback from all groups of people. So we've done a family survey and a student survey, and the next one that's linked in this email is a teacher survey, and we're going to continue to make them. So for example, I want to hear how things are going for our administrative assistants, and I want to hear how things are going for our educational aides. So we'll continue to post those surveys for people so that we know how to adjust our practices to support all people. So thanks in advance for completing those surveys. I know that your time is super precious, so I'm appreciative of the time that you take to provide us with that information. I also want to say that this is the time that we start thinking about the close of this year as well as the opening of next year. And we've been talking about what that means when we're in distance learning as a group. And so in the next couple weeks, the principals are going to start to share some information about some potential committees to plan for next year. And there is plenty of space for lots of voices. There is such a time as now that diversity of thought is critical to our success. So really, if you can give your time at all, I'm very interested in hearing your opinions about the opening of next year. And so maybe consider joining one of those committees. We'd love to have you. All right. Now that we've gotten through that, let me just say, as always, thank you for all the work that you're doing. You're so amazing. And I sometimes get to go to regional meetings virtually and hear what's happening in other districts. And I just have this moment of great reflection during that time where I just sit in silence for a minute and live in this moment of just feeling very, very grateful that I'm part of the Indian Hill family. So thanks for all that you're doing. I am an email or a phone call away if I can help in any way. You are amazing. Have a great week and a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to talking soon.